everyone, it's Vic from Forever Scrapping. Just sharing another layout I've made using the Think Happy kit from Lottie Loves Paper. This time I've used the mixed media background and the gorgeous chevron 12 by 12 paper from the Amy Tangerine Slice of Life collection that was in the kit. I love using my Gelatos for creating backgrounds and tone-on-tone embellishments on my layouts. They're one of my favourite things to use. I find them really versatile. So on this one I've just used them with the smishing packaging technique, where you just use a piece of old packaging, scribble a bit of gelato on to the intensity and colour that you'd like, add a splash of water, not too much because it runs off the page everywhere, and then smush it onto your background. I love rainbow layouts, and so the rainbow colours on that paper were perfect. So I've tried to colour match my gelato background to the strips of colours that were on that paper. So I was looking through my old photographs for some inspiration for this page, because I quite like different stages of my scrapbooking journaling, if that makes sense, to have different paper collections and styles in. I don't want everything in one part, say 2019, to all look the same. So this is a bit of a throwback because she's now 10 and a half, and I think, I'm not 100% sure, I think she was about 5 or 6 months in this photograph, but I will need to look back and locate a date and pop it on my layout sometime in the future. So I just thought it was really cute. She's there lying on her playmat, fast asleep, finger in her mouth, and yeah, it just made my heart melt. So I saw it and I thought, that's perfect. The colours in her play suit as well, she always had like bright coloured stripes on her play suit, and I thought they'd match in really well with the bright vibes of that Think Happy kit and this piece of paper in particular. So I also got the stamp collection in my kit, and I must admit I've been using the heart cluster stamp from it quite a lot on my layouts, more than the other words. So I've again just building up tone on tone. I think I got the idea from a design team member, Kiri, from the Lottie Loves Paper design team, of adding more texture and layer onto your pattern paper. So my paper isn't patterned, but that's where I got the idea from. So I've used my distress inks to try and colour match as closely as possible with those strips of paper to add some of those heart stamps to the background and on top of those papers as well. As you can see, I did cut some of those strips of paper in half because they weren't quite long enough. My photo was too big, just to make sure that they were popping out from each side. And then I cut myself a stencil on some old cardstock using my silhouette. Again, following the heart theme and tying in with my heart stamps. And I've just coloured my texture paste, again with gelato, so and it works really well. And I think it's great because you can do it, you know, the colours as subtly or as intense as you like on it. So it worked perfectly. And again, layering on top of those coloured strips and onto the background, just to add even more layers and depth and interest to that mixed media background that I've been creating there. So the stickers that came in it, there was a really nice word, dream, and I thought that fits perfectly. I wonder what she was dreaming about in the photograph. So that based the start of my title. And seeing as she was cut in a colourful playsuit and the background was following a rainbow colour theme, I decided my title would follow Dream in Colour. So I fussy cut from my own stash the word colour from one of the new pieces of paper from the Truly Grateful collection from Paige Taylor Evans. So just a little bit of fussy cutting again for me. So I just love how these two collections actually from Amy Tangerine and Paige Taylor Evans are so bright and funky. They actually work really nicely together. So it is nice to mix and match collections together. So I spent quite a while then deciding where I'm going to add all my little touches and embellishments to my layout. I still had some of those fussy cut hearts left over from the previous layout using this kit. And then some of the Truly Grateful stickers as well. They had some cute frames on there that I've pulled off and cut in half and stuck a little bit behind my photos just to add more layering to my page. A few word stickers. But I wanted to try and get the title and then the embellishments following the same kind of line across that strip that I've created in the middle of my layout to give it that horizontal feel. I wanted to try and keep it all together rather than all over the page. So the sticker sheet had some really cute little gold hearts on, so I've stuck those onto the page. Just again, the hearts were just tying in again with the heart stamps and the texture paste hearts that I'd already popped on my background. Just decided it needed something above the photograph as well, seeing as I added a bit of embellishments underneath, so popped Adore You on there. And I found some really sweet little wooden veneer hearts that I decided to pop on the page. And normally I would colour those with an ink or some paint, but one of the design team members, Marie, covers hers with Nuvo drops, so I thought I'd give that a go, and actually it's so effective because they've got like a really nice glossy sheen to them. So that's what I did with those, coloured those with some of my Nuvo drops. So just sticking everything down now and having a little fiddle just to make sure everything is exactly where I want it. I added a sprinkle of sparkle as well by adding some really pretty little sequins around the page. So anyway, I shall leave you to enjoy the rest of the video, just watching my little finishing touches. I hope you've enjoyed watching it, and I hope that your day will be filled with colour, just like this layout. Bye!